Zip splits big payments into not-so-big ones and provides the flexibility and control to pay over time. Available wherever you get your apps. Learn more at zip.co. Zip is a proud sponsor of Opportunity Knocks.
Funding for Opportunity Knocks is provided by Visa. Visa, everywhere you want to be. Additional funding provided by the Wells Fargo Foundation, which seeks to strengthen historically marginalized communities by investing in pathways to economic advancement and generational wealth. Opportunity Knocks is sponsored in part by the National Council for Financial Opportunities. To learn more, visit the ncfo.org. Support for Opportunity Knocks is provided by GreenPath Financial Wellness, a national nonprofit providing financial counseling and education for more than 65 years. Learn more at greenpath.com. Previously on Opportunity Knocks.
I know the last time we spoke, the next step was buying a home. Have you been looking at any?
I haven't looked for a house in a while.
I definitely think that's the first thing. Just go shopping.
High five.
Yeah, buddy. The process of getting Parker resources is exhausting. This is his therapy bed. We've had this for several years.
Let's think about how we can maximize his learning opportunities so that your family can thrive.
I think what you're hearing is your grief waving at you and saying, I need some help over here. The good thing is you don't have to do it alone.
I mean, you always hear it even when you're little. Dream big and do big things.
Seeing the response from everybody, knowing that they're actually interested in more, I don't know, it made me, like, my heart full. This is an opportunity for a business, for sure.
Every day, millions of families must choose between putting food on the table or gas in the tank.
It's desperation. I can't juggle this much longer.
It's not cheap to buy clothes and shoes for all 4 kids.
Opportunity Knocks is back this season with 4 single moms, 3 expert coaches, and resources in their own backyards. What happens next could change everything.
Everyone is putting up the facade and trying to live the American dream. It is exhausting.
How much debt altogether?
Talk to me about credit cards or credit.
I feel like I should not be asking for help because I shouldn't need it.
The constant stress.
And I don't like crying about it.
Will it be enough to overcome the obstacles in their lives?
I wake up every single day stressed about it because I don't know what's next.
It's spiraling and I can't keep up. I need somebody to show me the way.
This is the moment when Opportunity knocks.
Guys, we made it. We're back for another season here in beautiful Seattle.
It's amazing to see you guys. It's been way too long.
I guess we have a theme around season 3, right? A lot of single moms.
All single moms.
I arrived in Seattle last night and I wanted to sleep. Thoughts were running through my mind, like what's gonna happen? How's it gonna go?
Giovanna, oh, I love her. You'll know why shortly. I call her the coupon queen.
So I'm finally in Seattle. I'm very excited. I've never been here before.
And Amber, rock star, and has just wrapped her whole being around this challenge.
I've just arrived, super emotional already.
I've got Ashley, who has 2 boys, one who is level 3 autism, and she's had a lot of struggles and she's had to overcome a lot.
I'm a little nervous, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what happens after this journey is all over.
I'm super excited to meet the other moms.
I mean, I'm hoping there's some surprises or maybe some great news.
I think that all of them this season have really harnessed this strength that they did not know that they had.
To get to resilience, you have to believe that there's something on the other side.
It's gonna be an end to this amazing journey.
This is real. This is really happening. Here we go. Opportunity knocks finale.
Well, what do you guys say we meet these ladies?
Let's do it,
let's do it. Come on.
Hey, look who's here.
Oh my goodness.
How are you?
I'm Giovanna.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Giovanna. I'm Amber. So it feels good to know that I'm here with other moms in the similar circumstances as me.
Every time I see Ashley, she gets like an inch taller. She keeps growing. But I've heard wonderful stories about the both of you. And we have one more person, actually, one more family, Christina, that I've been working out of Memphis. And she's not here because she's had a family emergency.
We're all moms, right? Moms, dad, granddad.
Granddad.
So we know how important family is and prioritizing family first.
Here is how this is gonna go. You guys take some time. Get to know each other a little bit. We're gonna talk, and then we're gonna call you in one by one. Sound okay?
Sounds good.
Great. Okay.
All right, great.
See you
Let's
soon.
see you.
See you soon.
Bye.
I'm so excited to be here with you guys again.
Again.
Time is slow, but you know, I think that we're ready to hear some incredible stories.
Hey, Amber.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah? So you all know she is a firefighter and a paramedic, which means she works really long shifts, very, very little in the way of extra time, and it was showing up in your money.
Just feeling like I'm just working to survive.
Her kids drew these beautiful pictures of the house that they someday want to live in, and our big goal through this whole process was to make that a reality. So let me tell you about Amber's wins.
Yes.
You took 4 high interest rate credit cards, consolidated them at SkyPoint into a single loan at a much lower interest rate. So you've got one payment on that $12,000 loan. You've been putting some money into your savings to the tune of about $500 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
It's good.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And you enrolled in the United Way first-time home buyer
I
class.
did. I'm excited. The class is actually in about 3 weeks.
You know, I can only make suggestions. She did the work, and she's continuing to do the work because it's building this future life for her kids. And now that the money is back in control, do you feel like you can take back some control over the time?
I think with learning how to manage my money and not having to work as hard, being able to say, okay, I don't have to take these 2 shifts this week because I have $500 more in my bank account due to the debt consolidation. So now I can spend that time more with my kids, just realizing it's not a race.
You're learning the pace of peace. That's
The
what I
pa-
like
yeah.
to call
Oh,
it.
I like that, Patrice.
Yeah.
And I think you know that we have something that we call the Opportunity Fund. It's our way of saying, you did a great job. It's our way of saying, keep going. It's our way of saying, we believe in you. We are going to take $3,000 from the Opportunity Fund, and we're going to put it in a savings account.
Okay.
And that'll just become an emergency account at SkyPoint.
Okay. Oh, I love them too.
We're then going to take $5,000.
Okay.
And we're going to put that in a CD. We're locking that money up in the CD,
Yep.
right? And we're going to do that because it has a specific purpose. We want this money to help you with the down payment for that house whenever you decide that you're ready to buy it.
Sorry.
And that's not all. We're going to wipe out the consolidation loan that you have at SkyPoint. So that $12,000 loan, it's gone.
Thank you. I haven't cried this whole time. It feels surreal. I definitely hold back on my emotions sometimes, but I'm very grateful for what I received.
And then last but not least, I want you to make sure that you stay on top of the spending. I run a budgeting class called Finance Fix.
Okay.
I want you to come and be with me, spend some more time.
Okay. You've been
And-
wonderful, so I'm excited.
Oh, well, it's been my honor and privilege to help you. So we'll put you in the next Finance Fix session.
I want to thank Jean so much for being patient with me, for being understanding, and for being a great mentor throughout this entire process. She's definitely made it easier for me to believe in myself that this could happen.
I can't wait to see your kids' pictures come to life.
Me neither. They're going to be so excited, and I can pass some of these learning tools down to them. So when it's time for them to finally step out of the world without mom, they have a good foundation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate
Congratulations.
it. Great job.
I am always in amazement of what this show does for people. I would love to introduce you to Joe, who made the Opportunity Fund possible.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm really excited to be here to present you with $20,000 from the Opportunity Fund.
Thank you.
You're welcome, but really this is about you and the work that you've put in.
This means a lot to me. I'm sure my kids, it will too, so.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
You look beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about Ashley's journey. When I met Ashley, she was in a lot of debt. And not only in a lot of debt, but predatory debt. She has 2 boys, Ryder and Parker. But Parker has level 3 autism, nonverbal. And so she's a single mother, tremendous amount of responsibility, lots of debt, not saving money. And so we were taking a look at, her finances. But why don't you go back and just tell me where emotionally you were when I first walked into your home and sat with you at the kitchen table.
I was defeated, honestly, and scared. Didn't know what it was gonna take and if I had it in me to fight. With Lewis's help and the other resources, it's brought a whole bunch of confidence out of me.
And I will share with you something, that even though your son is not verbal, you don't have to say anything to your son, so he sees what you're doing for him. That's how you express love. That's how kids know that they're being loved.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you how proud I am of her.
Thank you, thank you.
Would you like to hear some great news?
Yeah.
We'd like to continue helping you. So we are going to put $5,000 in a high-yield savings account for emergencies, so you never, ever have to use any type of predatory loan again.
Wow, that's awesome.
That sound good?
Yes.
Want to keep going?
Yeah.
We're going to give you another $5,000. And right now we're going to put it in a CD, short-term CD, so we can work on maybe increasing your wealth as we continue to work with you.
Is there more?
How about if we pay $10,000 for you and pay off the entire amount of your consolidated loan so you will have no more debt? How does that sound to you?
It's awesome. When Lewis said the Opportunity Fund was going to pay off my loan, I was shocked and honestly felt 100 pounds lighter, excited to no longer feel that stress of having that debt over my shoulder.
Guys, I just can't tell you how proud I am of her.
Well, you should be.
you
You've
should
done an
be.
amazing job, Ashley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you've been through so much, and you're
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah.
And you're still standing, you're still smiling, and this is just the beginning.
Well, there's one more thing. So it's really important.
There's more.
There's one more thing. It's important that parents with special needs children, they need what are called special needs trusts.
Lewis set up free legal services to start my estate planning and set up that special needs trust for Parker, which is so exciting. Oh my God, that's awesome.
You're going to be walking out of here today with no debt. How does that feel to you?
It's really nice to feel free of that stress and financial debt. Thank you. Oh my
Welcome.
gosh.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Lord.
And I knew she had that personality inside of her, so I'm so happy to see her back to where I know that Ashley should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
Hi.
Hey, Giovanna, how are you?
Good, and you guys?
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah.
You look so good. Can I
Thank
just
you.
tell you?
Thank
It's not
you.
the same woman I met, several months ago. So proud of you. Can I just go through some of her quick wins? You guys?
Sure.
Quick wins. You're looking at a woman here who has raised her credit, 75 points?
It was actually 102.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
102 points. She is now officially in the 700 club. Can
Yes,
get
I am.
Yes.
Yes. It felt so good to see it.
She got consolidation loan through
Yes.
Rise Credit Union and was able to consolidate debts. And I keep mentioning Coupon Queen because she started this coupon business to save money for herself, but then figured out how to turn it into something that could benefit the community, but also create additional income for her family.
all of these doors started opening and, thanks to all the help that I've had, it feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. I can breathe easy at night. I can go to sleep knowing that tomorrow's gonna be better and that everything is gonna get better from here on out. And
what was it that Patrice said to you or taught you to do that put you back in the driver's seat?
Getting my mindset right that what I had as my side hustle, or just what I called a hobby, was really an opportunity for a business.
You're looking at someone who has over 30,000 followers on TikTok. She's built a Facebook community with 1,200 people in it already.
More than Lewis.
and Rise Credit Union actually helped you host your first couponing class.
I remember walking over to my kids when it was over and I was like, how did I do, guys? Was I rambling? They're like, no, you look like a natural up there. And my son was like, I'm so proud of you. And that was one of the best moments for me, because knowing that my kids can, see that and be happy for me, it was the greatest feeling in the world.
In just a few months, to see her go from shrinking and second guessing herself to saying things with more power and assertiveness, big difference. Well, we are so proud of you for all of the progress you've made, but I have to tell you, it doesn't stop there. And so we have a few things we want to give you for acknowledging all of your hard work. We want you to have $5,000 to put in a high-yield savings account. And we know that as a single mom, as an everyday American, that so many of us are just one emergency away from our finances being challenged.
It's amazing, thank you.
Yeah.
I've never had that before, so it feels great.
And you don't have to undo all the hard work. We're also going to wipe out that debt consolidation loan that you have with Rise Credit Union, so that $11,000 will be taken care of. That'll improve your debt to income ratio, and what we're hoping is
It's definitely gonna go up.
Yeah,
that credit
You're gonna get
score
more points on your credit score, for sure.
is gonna keep going up,
Yeah.
which means the refinance should go through with much more ease for you.
Because I was worried too, like, am I gonna qualify? Am I gonna be able to do it? So that's amazing.
Yeah, but I want to get to some business stuff because, I'm an entrepreneur through and through, and I love supporting women entrepreneurs. And so we've decided that $4,000 from the Opportunity Fund will go towards continuing to help you form Couponing with Giovanna and invest in inventory and business registration and all the things that you need to really take this seriously.
I can't even put it into words. It's crazy. And it's great. I definitely feel that my goal for Couponing with Giovanna is now attainable, that I can actually start what I've been wanting to this whole time, more than just a TikTok and more than just, a Facebook post. I want to be able to reach people everywhere.
We also are pairing you with a company that is going to give you a branding and marketing package. There's no maybe. This is definitely happening. You will see that something that you thought was just gonna be this little thing to help you save a few bucks can actually be a part of you creating not just an empire for yourself, but a legacy that your kids get to see.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait for that.
I see courses in her future. I see her TikTok getting even bigger. And above all that, I see her being able to provide the life that she wants to have for her children. Even though it doesn't look the way she thought it would look, now she gets to dream a new dream.
Can I add one more thing? So I provide a coaching program for entrepreneurs, mostly Hispanic entrepreneurs. So it's a $5,000 program. You'll be enrolled for free.
Thank you guys for everything, honestly. It's incredible to know that you guys can do so much and change my life in the blink of an eye.
Onward.
Yes.
Good job, Patrice.
No, good job, Giovanna. Let me thank you guys. Thank you so much. So proud.
I'm definitely excited for my kids to see, no matter where you are in life, as long as you put your mind to something, as long as you're willing to take a chance, you can do everything you've dreamt of and it can be real. And I hope that they see that and I hope that they follow their hopes and dreams in the future.
Jean, Patrice, I'd love to introduce you to Christina. Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Unfortunately, Christina had a family problem that she couldn't be here with us this time. She's had to deal with the issue of a partner who has passed and taking care of her children and living with her parents. And it's been a struggle. And I know that there have been some further updates, right? Since you and I have talked, I think some things happened.
Well, the last time you guys were here,
Yeah.
when I went back to work, I actually lost my job. So I know the job was actually stressing me out quite a bit. I don't know, I've kind of been doing a lot of self-reflecting and just taking out more time for myself too.
I saw a shift in her mindset of how she was thinking about the future. She had lost her job, and we heard her not stress out about it because she knew that she had a plan. Christina has just done a wonderful job at working through some of the things that we first started with.
So by going to Southern Security, I was able to actually decrease my interest rate on my car loan. At first, it was, of course, about 25%, and it decreased by 14%. So now I'm able to save about $219 a month.
That's great.
It helps me out a lot.
Yeah.
Even though her fiance had passed about 1.5 years ago, she hadn't processed it yet.
When I first spoke with Lewis, I think I was numb to everything. But since then, I actually found a great counselor.
Great job, Christina.
Why don't you share with Patrice and with Jean your ultimate goal and what we're working towards?
So my ultimate goal is to get a home, like a place of my own for me and my kids, and to get out of debt too. But I know with my current situation right now, that's kind of been put on hold.
Maybe we can help with that.
Am I gonna cry?
We know that you're struggling right now and you're on unemployment. Opportunity Knox, an opportunity fund, would like to give you $3,000 to put in your checking account for right now for living expenses. How about if we give you another $5,000 to pay down some of those accounts that are in collections and some of the outstanding debt that you have?
You'll always do this.
We're not done yet. How about if we put another $5,000 in a high-yield savings account to save the money so when you get your job, you can pay for your first month's rent, your last month's rent, because I know that you wanted a little bit of independence for you and your children. A couple more things. You know how your car, even though you refinanced it, we're gonna pay that $7,000 so you can even refinance it again and get it at a much lower rate.
Oh my God, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful.
You're gonna be an inspiration to your children, and you're gonna show them what a courageous mom you are, because I know how hard your life has been. So I am so proud of you.
Can I just offer you one more thing? I know you've already gotten a lot of things, but a part of what I do is help people really tap into their purpose. And I heard you say that in this season, you really want to figure out what your purpose is. I have a program called Pillar Mastery, and it's about looking at all the parts of your life.
I'm just like, where do I sign up?
All right, and another surprise. We have actually gotten you that one-on-one career coaching with the CEO and founder, Sherry Sims of Black Career Women's Network.
You'll learn how to network, you'll learn how to position yourself for those high income opportunities. So when you get that next job offer, you don't have to figure out how to negotiate everything on your own.
Oh, I love that. I love it. Thank you.
I've actually got one more surprise for you. You know what it is?
Something else?
Something else. Ladies, come on in.
Say hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Christina.
For all of you here, congratulations.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal. And thank you, Christina, for being with us today, for making the time.
Bye, Christina.
Bye.
Well, here's to the future of taking more momcations.
Yeah, maybe doing one together in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Season 3 reunion.
Mexico.
Right. Oh, heck yeah.
Yes.
Well, ladies, it's a wrap. Season 3's done.
I feel like we did a good job with the allocation. The Opportunity Fund is going to set them up for long-term success.
For the first time, like ever, I'm excited for my journey. It's really great to be able to think about doing what you've dreamt of doing.
We're showing them that they have the internal strength to change their lives. And it's just sometimes one small step going forward that changes everything.
I know that this is the one thing that is going to change everything about their lives, their legacies, and what they leave for their children.
I'm excited, I'm hopeful to continue this journey, and I'm so grateful for everything that they've done for me along the way. Hopefully my story will inspire other moms like me out there.
Single Moms Rock. This is the group of families that had the most to lose and the most to gain.
And you guys did such a wonderful job. So I was just really proud.
Thank you. Right back at you.
Going through this journey, I just feel extremely blessed to get this opportunity. This isn't it for me. You'll see me again.
All right, let's get some dinner then.
Sounds good.
So season 4?
Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah.
Everyone deserves opportunities. Find yours at OpportunityKnox.net.
Zip splits big payments into not so big ones and provides the flexibility and control to pay over time. Available wherever you get your apps. Learn more at zip.co. Zip is a proud sponsor of Opportunity Knox.
Funding for Opportunity Knox is provided by Visa. Visa, everywhere you want to be. Additional funding provided by the Wells Fargo Foundation, which seeks to strengthen historically marginalized communities by investing in pathways to economic advancement and generational wealth. Opportunity Knox is sponsored in part by the National Council for Financial Opportunities. To learn more, visit the ncfo.org. Support for Opportunity Knox is provided by GreenPath Financial Wellness, a national nonprofit providing financial counseling and education for more than 65 years. Learn more at greenpath.com.